Hey y'all, it's Mary, and I got my Boxycharm for November, and y'all, I was so surprised to see this outside because I had absolutely no tracking, and I even looked on their website and there was no tracking for it. So I have not been getting emails from Boxy when I make purchases, like in the sales. And used to be you'd make a purchase and it would send you an email right away to let you know what your purchase was. And then also it would send you tracking emails. So I'm not sure what's going on, but I have had this trouble with Ipsy for a while and they can't figure out what's going on with Ipsy. So I've just decided I'm not going to be getting emails, and that's it. So anyway, I'm disappointed in that because it's nice, sometimes we need to know when things are coming. Anyway, just was really happy to see it because I've seen a few people get their boxes and I'm like, well, mine doesn't even have a tracking. So I thought mine wouldn't come until, December. So anyway, here it is. And it's a big box. So from this, let me show you, let's see. Okay, when I opened it up, the card is on top. And then it's in like this. There's a product right here that is smashed open. I think it'll be okay. And then it has this foamy stuff that doesn't really work well. I chose a palette. There was, for the choices for November, there was a palette by Eyescream Beauty, an eyeshadow palette. And there was the palette that I chose that I'll show you here in a minute. And there also was a face palette from a company that I refuse to speak about. So anyway, so of course I chose this other palette because it's one I've been wanting. The Eyescream Beauty palette is beautiful, but the other is the Lunar Beauty. And it's a palette that a few friends have and say they really love. So November says it's giving giftable glam. And that is the picture. Very plain. Not sure what that is. But anyway, let's see what I have. Now, the first thing I'm seeing in here is something I've already received. But when I say this, I don't know. I have to really think long and hard about it. I probably got this from Ipsy. This is the Natasha Denona Cupid Cheek Duo. It's gorgeous. It is valued at $42. Here it is. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I mean, it's, metallic the whole way around. I'll tell you something, y'all. Yesterday, this week has been, the last few weeks have been in the 80s and the 70s. And yesterday, I think it was 72. And I didn't go out of the house today except to get the mail. And it is 39 degrees outside. So this is a little frozen. As you can see, a little frost down there. So it's going to be 29 overnight. Anyway, this is gorgeous. I can't say, oh, there's not a screensaver, a color saver on it. I can't say what I already have in this. I'm not using it yet. But it could be the same colors. It could be different colors. It's gorgeous. This is a cream blush, and then this is a highlighter. And the highlighter says Glow Universal something beige. Perkish beige and glow cream base for the cream blush. There's a mirror on one side. It's gorgeous, gorgeous. This would make a fabulous Christmas gift. $42. I'm surprised there's not a little color saver, but there isn't. I may have exactly the same color. I don't know. But we will, it's phenomenal. I think I got that in Ipsy. My understanding is you're not supposed to get duplicates, but I see it does happen. Anyway, the package that is a little smashed is from Tint, T-Y-N-T. I don't know if you can see that. Goodness gracious. That's beautiful packaging. But it's in it's in white, I think. I can't hardly even see that myself. It says Tint Skin Reveal. Ultra Hydrating Cucumber Melon Gel Mask. Well, that sounds really nice. And this is it inside. It's frozen, like I said. How to use. Apply a thick layer directly onto face and neck and leave on for 10 to 15 minutes. Gently massage into in excess gel or remove by patting excess using a slightly damp face cloth or cotton pad. Very interesting. So it's a water base. It might not be for me, but that doesn't mean I might not try it. A lot of these things are for any type of skin. Let's see if what it says in here. It says Reveal Spa Water Gel Mask. Usually water gel things are not my cup of tea. Just because they don't usually, they might be a little too drying for my skin. But it says, anyway, I don't know, $28 value. Okay, it's nice. I'm not complaining about it. There's this little thing. I think I've had this before. Lower East Side, LES. This is very small. It looks like a, these are, I got so excited to see my Boxycharm. Boxycharm is $28 a month, $27.99, $1.99 shipping if you get it monthly. I paid for it for the year and saved on the shipping, and then I got a discount or something. You're supposed to get 5 full-size items, and I'm sure this is a full-size item, but it doesn't look like it. I mean, this is, up a camera, yeah, but way back here where I see it, this is valued at $18, it says. It's a lightweight, creamy bronzer, and I don't use bronzers, y'all, and it's just the Lower East Side. I've had products from them before, very plain packaging. It's called Skyscraper, and it's just a black, and oh wow. Now that is dark. It has a mirror on one side, which is nice, but it looks creamy. It looks like a nice product, but I don't use bronzers, so I don't know. This is just very dark. I don't know what kind of skin could use that, because when you use a bronzer, it's darker than your skin, but I don't know exactly. I don't know enough about them. I don't contour, I'm not all that fancy, y'all. That is valued at $18, and it says it's a new launch, which I think when it says that, it means that the product, which is LES Beauty, LES, Lower East Side is what the LES means. And it's cute because it looks like spray paint on a wall, very cute. Okay, and then we have Tarte brand, Maracuja Juicy Lip. So that's interesting. I love Tarte brand. It's a good brand. And this is valued at $21. It says, get that cushiony pout you've always dreamt of with this all-in-one vegan balm gloss color and treatment all in one. Okay. Features 10 plus antioxidant rich fruits to smooth and nourish, while the Cushion Comfort Complex instantly plumps and smooths the appearance of pesky lip lines. Okay. So this is it. It's very pretty. I do like the way it looks. I don't know. Oh, I have no idea how to use this, y'all. It says Orchid. This right here pushes. I don't know what this is gonna. All right. It's very nice. Is that pushing? That's not pushing it up. Maybe that's supposed to push it up because it doesn't turn up. Okay, you see how it is? This is one of my colors. I like it. So that's nice. I think that it's going to push up as I use it, and I'll, push on this and it'll go up. So, let's see. It's not quite to the top. All right, let's see. Maybe that's enough to do it. Let's go ahead. No, see, I can't even. Can you see how that is? It's not even hitting. I don't know. It's all right. I think it's coming up now, finally. It's taking a lot of pumping. Okay, I think it's finally there. Yeah, okay. It's very, very light. It's just a nice balm. This is very nice. I like it. If I didn't have something else, I'd put it on to show you. But you see, it's just a balm. But I like the color. This is great to just, keep my lips moist during the winter so they don't get chapped. And then I have a little bit of color. I like it. Interesting. I've never seen that type of, the way it's done before. So there it is. Now, what did I tell you what that was valued at? $21. And then now, all right, here is our cushion. And then here is our little padding. This is like Got some teeth marks in it, okay? And then there's our fabulous palette. This is what I chose. I was so excited to see this, y'all, because several of my friends got this palette in their premium a month or 2 or 3 ago, and then it was also for sale in the drop shop. And I think it was just on sale for $15. It's in this bubble wrap, which is nice. But I get so much stuff. I just don't like to buy stuff like that. Unless I'm buying it as a gift or something. You know, I buy sponge gels. I buy things that I can, you know, that are cheap, a couple of dollars, so I can share. Sheet masks, sponge gel, that kind of stuff. I would buy this for somebody for a gift, for sure. But for myself, I have so many palettes, I'm like, I'm not going to buy that. This is by Manny, what's his last name? Manny, I can't even read the handwriting, so Manny, what is his name? Manny, whatever his name is. Anyway, Lunar Beauty. It's very beautiful. I'm sure you all have seen it before because, like I said, a bunch of people got it in their premium, I think it was, over the summer sometime. And then a friend or two bought it in the drop shop when it was $15. So it's very heavy. It's a big palette. They say that it is valued at $48. So here it is. Oh my, look at how pretty that is. Nude Prism. It's beautiful. Look at how pretty that is, y'all. And then here's the back. Also just beautiful to look at. And it's very heavy, like I said. And then it has a nice magnet closure. It has a mirror, a very nice big mirror on one side. And then here it is. Oh, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. And look at that the whole middle row is shimmers. These are all mattes, and then these are all mattes. Top row, bottom row. This is beautiful. It's beautiful and very, very pretty. Lots of things that I like in here. So wow, this was a spectacular box in my opinion. I know everybody has a different thought on it. This was really good. Let's see, I'm gonna add it up, I'll be right back. So my November box is valued at $157. I have this gorgeous palette, I have the bronzer, which I don't know why I put it back in the packaging. I'll take pictures and put it on Instagram like I usually do. And then this right here would make a box. The Natasha, except that I just got it. The Cupid Cheek Duo. I mean, this is $42 itself. You know, even though Boxy has gone up in price recently, so you're paying about, if you're buying it by the month, you're paying $30 a month. Look at this, $42, $48. Was this $21? One of these things was $18 and one of these things was $28. I don't know, remember what was what, but my goodness, everything is about, you know, except for the one thing that was $18, well, 18 and 21, this was $28. That's the price of the box. It's a fantastic deal. Ipsy and Boxy, you can't beat them for makeup. There's a few other out there that are wonderful as well. But these are the biggest well-known ones, and I just think that most of the time, they do a fantastic job. Now, some months I'm not as happy as other months. This month, they could have just left everything out of there and sent me this, and I would have been happy. But then to get this on top of it, wow. I mean, I'm not going to use this because I already have it, and I haven't used the other one yet, and I don't know that I will. What a fantastic gift this is going to make, whether I give it to someone for Christmas or it's in a giveaway for y'all. I mean, it's gorgeous. Anyway, I really like Boxy. I really like Ipsy. I know that a lot of us complain about them. I do myself, but I still like them. So anyway, y'all, thanks for stopping by and count your blessings. Bye-bye.